Hello. Hello, good evening. Can you hear me? Hello, Carolina. Can you hear me? Rebecca, how are you? Can somebody hear me? Hello. Rebecca, can you hear me? Carolina, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear.
Okay, thank you. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Perfect. And are you done with all exercise in the platform? Have you finished the exercise on the platform?
Sí, no.
Hello. It's difficult to understand. I think we are having some problems with this internet connection, probably. How are you today, Juan Ismael?
Yes,
Resting right now.
How are you today? How do you feel?
Good.
Good. How was your day?
Yes.
Do you have a job?
Yes, I have a job.
What do you do?
I'm communication.
You work in communications.
Yes.
That's nice. How are you today, Renee?
Hi. Good evening.
Okay, hopefully today it won't rain.
Yes.
Because yesterday it was raining, so we couldn't say goodbye
Yeah.
because of the rain.
Very hard.
Have you
Yeah.
completed all the exercise? Did you work on the platform?
Yeah.
está abierta.
Today.
Okay, perfect. Well, today's topic is adverbs of frequency. We are going to be working with frequency adverbs, and we also going to finish the section number 4. Okay, we finished section 4 today. So you have to complete the exercise on section 4.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start. Well, adverbs of frequency. Let's see what we have. I'm going to share my screen with you so you can take a look to this. Okay, those are the adverbs of frequency. They help us to state how frequent we do the things. Okay, so let's repeat. Those are always. Can you repeat? Always.
Always.
Always,
Almost always.
Almost always.
almost
Usually.
always,
Usually.
usually,
Often.
Often.
often,
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
sometimes,
Seldom.
Seldom.
Rarely.
seldom,
Rarely.
Hardly
rarely,
ever.
Hardly ever.
Never.
Never.
hardly,
And never. I'm going to do this so you can see them better. Okay, I think it's better
Okay.
to see, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's repeat one more time. Always.
Always.
Almost always.
Almost always.
Usually.
Usually.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Seldom.
Seldom.
Rarely.
Rarely.
Hardly ever.
Hardly ever.
Never.
Never.
Okay, when
Never.
you say always, it means 100% of the times. For example, I always watch TV at night. Mhm.
I always watch TV at night.
It means that you do it every single day. 100%. Almost always is not all the time. She almost always eats breakfast.
She always eats breakfast.
Okay, now usually it's like the 70% of the times. For example, Mike usually gets up late. All right. Then we have often, if it's like half of the time, 50% of the time. I often exercise in the morning. Sometimes, when you say sometimes, it's like about 25% of the times. For example, they sometimes go to Starbucks. Now, seldom, rarely, and hardly ever is like 5% of the time. I seldom see him, I rarely see him, or I hardly ever see him. It's basically the same. Well, never is 0% of the time. We never come to class late, for example. Okay. Do you have any question about this?
Seldom in often significado.
Ok, often es como decir seguido o con frecuencia, pero es como la mitad del tiempo, ¿verdad? Como es algo que usted hace 3 días de 7 de la semana, ¿verdad? O 4 días de 7. Ajá.
Okay.
Significa often es con frecuencia. El otro que me dijo era seldom.
Seldom, yes.
Seldom,
It's not frequent.
rarely y hardly ever es como que decir raras veces, apenas. Ajá.
Okay.
Los tres significan básicamente lo mismo. Es algo que usted hace raras veces o apenas, a duras penas. Hardly ever sería como que decir a duras penas.
Sí, yo estaba viendo hoy en la plataforma de hardly ever, es como casi nunca.
Ajá, casi nunca. Ujú.
Okay. Okay.
So, básicamente, seldom, rarely y hardly ever es para expresar algo que usted casi nunca hace.
Okay.
Si usted se fija, los tres tienen el 5% y los tres están con la misma hora. Lo mismo, I seldom see him, I rarely see him, I hardly ever see him.
Yeah. Okay.
¿Ok? Y estos normalmente, la estructura es que primero va a ir el sujeto, luego el adverbio de frecuencia, inmediatamente después del adverbio de frecuencia, ponemos un verbo. Si se fijan ahí, está así, tenemos el sujeto, adverbio de frecuencia y verbo. So, inmediatamente después del adverbio de frecuencia hay un verbo. Si se fija, always watch. El verbo es watch. She almost always eat. Ok, almost always, el verbo es eat. Usually, después de usually, el verbo es get up. Gets up porque es tercera persona y los adverbios de frecuencia funcionan con el presente simple. Por eso lleva ese aquí, la tercera persona en el verbo. Often es el adverbio de frecuencia, el verbo es exercise. Yo con frecuencia me ejercito en la mañana. Sometimes es el adverbio de frecuencia seguido del verbo go, que significa ir. Ok. Seldom, rarely y hardly ever van seguidos del verbo see, que es ver. Ok. Then we have never, and never it's followed by the verb come. Ok, ¿hay alguna pregunta con esto o queda claro cómo vamos a usar los adverbs of frequency?
Is a rule before seldom, rarely, and hardly use sim.
¿Cómo? No comprendí, se oye como entrecortado.
Es una regla usar el verbo sí después de los seldom, rarely y hardly ever.
No, puede ser cualquier verbo. Ujú.
Ok.
Lo importante es que después del adverbio de frecuencia usted ponga un verbo. Ujú. Cualquiera que sea, dependiendo de lo que usted quiera decir. Ujú. ¿Alguna otra pregunta?
Teacher, hardly ever, ¿qué significa?
Es como decir casi nunca.
Casi nunca.
Hardly ever.
Ujú.
En este caso, que en la imagen donde habla de porcentajes, es porcentaje de actividades, pero no como decir precio, nada de que ver con eso.
No, eso no es con precio, es el porcentaje de veces que usted hace la actividad. Por ejemplo, si yo digo always, significa que lo hago todo el tiempo, todos los días. Ujú.
Almost
Algo
always.
que yo hago todos los días es tomar café, por ejemplo. Yo puedo decir, I always drink coffee.
Yes. In the morning.
In the morning, yes. Si no, no funciona uno sin eso.
Yes.
Ajá. So, y algo que casi nunca hago es ver televisión. So I can say I seldom watch TV or I rarely watch TV. I hardly ever watch TV. Dependerá
Ese
de
es
su
como rara vez.
rutina. Ajá, rara vez. En mi caso, yo rara vez veo televisión. Puedo decir I hardly ever watch TV. O I rarely watch TV. I seldom watch TV. En
Por
la
ejemplo,
plataforma lo han enfocado al tema de los alimentos. Como podemos decir, I always, algo que siempre consumo o algo que siempre como es, bueno, pan dulce, el vicio. Entonces voy a decir, I always eat sweet bread in the afternoon. Algo que casi nunca como es pescado. No porque no me guste, sino que porque cuesta cocinar ese volado. Entonces puedo decir, I rarely eat fish. Depende de
Because
cada
I
quien.
don't like cooking.
I don't like cooking, especially fish. I don't like cooking fish. It's too difficult.
Okay, I understand.
Yes. Ahí dependerá de cada quien y sus hábitos. Esto es para hablar como de hábitos, de costumbres y de qué tan frecuente usted hace esas actividades. Por ejemplo, ir al cine. En mi caso, quizás voy al cine unas 3 veces al año. Entonces, quizás puedo decir, I sometimes go to the movie. O quizás sería hardly ever. I hardly ever go to the movies.
for me, I don't like cooking. Nothing.
Never go to the movies. O en su caso, entonces sería I never go to the movies. Hablando de comida, algo que nunca come, René.
Digamos, onions.
Onion. So you can say I never eat onions.
I never eat onions.
Ajá.
Never.
Never, 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 never. 0% zero.
I don't like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, is it clear how to use them? Hay otras reglas. Por ejemplo, lo que es sometimes y usually pueden ir al final al principio, perdón, de la oración. Esa es una excepción. Usually y sometimes pueden iniciar la oración. Pero solo esos dos. Aquí tenemos Mike usually gets up late. So you can say usually Mike gets up late or con sometimes. Sometimes they go to Starbucks. Solo en esos dos. Pero en la plataforma no creo que lo vayan a usar así. Creo que van a seguir la estructura tradicional. Sujeto, adverbio de frecuencia, verbo y complemento. Esa es así como lo van a usar en la plataforma.
Okay.
Ahora veamos qué tenemos acá. En el libro lo tenemos.
Rarely go to the theater.
Interesting.
Este lo compartió alguien en WhatsApp, ¿verdad? Okay, as you can see, this is what you have, and it's almost the last topic in the platform in section 4, adverbs of frequency. So let's repeat. I always eat breakfast.
I always
Eat breakfast.
eat breakfast.
I usually eat breakfast.
I usually eat breakfast.
I often eat breakfast.
I often eat breakfast.
I sometimes eat breakfast.
I sometimes eat breakfast.
I hardly ever eat breakfast.
I hardly ever eat breakfast.
I never eat breakfast.
I never eat breakfast.
Sometimes I eat breakfast.
Sometimes I eat breakfast.
Ajá, esto es lo que les decía. Aquí tenemos I, el sujeto primero. I sometimes eat breakfast. Y aquí la tenemos, sometimes I eat breakfast. Era lo que les explicaba, que ellos son una excepción.
Okay.
Solo esos dos pueden ir al principio. Los demás siguen el patrón de sujeto, adverbio de frecuencia, verbo y complemento. Ahora, la pregunta para saber si alguna vez es do you ever? Ajá, do you ever have fish for breakfast? Do you ever have fish for breakfast? Ahí le está preguntando si alguna vez usted come pescado en el desayuno.
Never. No,
Podría decir de dos formas. Bueno, una yes, I always do. O simplemente
sometimes I do. O no, I never do.
No, I never do.
Ajá. Como estamos hablando en presente simple, usamos el auxiliar do, ¿verdad? Y does también para la tercera persona. Okay. Do you ever have fish for breakfast? Yes, I always do. Or you can say sometimes I do. No, I never do. Ok. Ahora vamos a tratar de hacer este ejercicio. Hay que poner el adverbio de frecuencia donde corresponde. Usually, often, ever, sometimes, usually, and hardly ever. Por ejemplo, aquí, what do you usually have for breakfast? Ajá. En el caso de la pregunta, el adverbio va después del sujeto. Como se fijan ahí, what do you? Después del sujeto que es you, en la pregunta va a ir el adverbio. What do you usually have for breakfast?
Okay.
pero en el caso de una oración va después del sujeto. Por ejemplo, en la B, ¿a dónde iría el often?
Well,
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 I often have coffee.
often
I
have
often
coffee.
have
Ajá,
coffee on
iría
cereal.
aquí, ¿verdad? Well,
I,
Ajá.
I
I often have,
have,
Have
often
coffee
have coffee and cereal.
and cereal.
yeah.
Do you ever eat breakfast at
Do
home?
you ever
ever,
eat?
¿Cómo
you
iría ahí, Juan
eat
Carlos?
Do you ever eat
Do you
breakfast?
ever eat breakfast at work? Very well, Juan Carlos. And then the next one, Renee?
I sometimes have, I sometimes have breakfast at my desk.
Okay, and the next one, Ismael?
do you usually
Uh,
eat rice for breakfast?
Do you usually eat rice for breakfast? Okay, and the answer, Carolina?
No, I hardly ever have rice.
Okay, excellent. Veo que lo han entendido muy bien. So, let's unscramble these sentences. Vamos a desenredar estas oraciones y ponerlas en orden. So, tenemos unos set de palabras, tenemos que ordenarlas siguiendo la estructura. I have breakfast on never weekends. La oración nos quedó, I never have breakfast on weekends. Vamos a hacer lo demás con las siguientes. 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Ahí sería
I hardly ever,
Hardly ever
I hardly
eat
ever eat a
eat
snack
snack
at
work
work.
at
hard,
at
For
at work.
hardly ever
I'm
I
hardly
hardly ever
eat,
eat
I hardly
snack
eat
ever,
snack
at work.
I hardly never,
Ya ven que ya casi tienen
at
nada.
work.
no,
I hardly
I
ever
hardly
eat
ever
eat snacks at work.
a snack
I
at
sometimes,
work.
I sometimes
At work, at work.
eat,
I sometimes,
eat
I sometimes
pasta for
eat,
dinner.
eat
Eat
pasta
it's past
for dinner.
for dinner.
for dinner. I,
I
I
often
often,
I often,
I
have
often
I
have,
often,
often have dinner
have
have
I
dinner
often
with my
have,
my
family.
family.
had with my family.
Okay, I think that you finished. Let's check your work.
mhm.
Let's see, the first one is done. Okay. I never have breakfast on weekend. Carlos Hernandez, number 2.
I
I hardly ever, I hardly ever snack.
dinner with
I hardly ever eat
family.
snack at work.
Let us check. Yes, that is the answer. Good job, Carlos. Very good. Number 3, Rebecca.
I saw Sustain Sustain eight past for the
Let us check. I sometimes eat pasta for dinner. That was good. Good, Rebecca. Excellent. Ahí teníamos dos opciones, ¿verdad? Teníamos I sometimes eat pasta for dinner, así como lo hizo Rebecca, o sometimes I eat pasta for dinner. De cualquiera de las dos formas estaba bien. Okay, the number 4, Renee.
I often have dinner
With my
with
family.
my family.
Let us check. I often have dinner with my family. That is the answer. Excellent.
Wow.
I often
Mhm.
dinner
Now,
have
let's check up this
with my family.
exercise. Let's check this exercise. It's, do you always eat breakfast?
Do you always eat breakfast?
Do you always with
What time do you usually eat lunch?
what
What
time do
time
you
do
You
you
eat lunch.
usually eat lunch?
lunch?
Uh-huh. Do you ever eat cereal for dinner?
Do you
Do
Do
you
ever
you
eat
ever
ever
cereal
eat
for dinner?
cereal for dinner?
Do you ever go to a restaurant for breakfast?
do
Ever
you
Do
go
you
to
ever
ever
go
go
to a
Do you ever
to
go to
restaurant?
a
for
restaurant
breakfast?
for breakfast?
What's something you never eat for lunch?
What's
What's
something you never
something
eat
you
for lunch?
never eat for lunch?
Lunch.
What do you usually drink with dinner?
What do you
What
What
usually
do
you
drink
you
with
like
dinner?
usually
with
drink with
dinner?
dinner?
¿Está claro qué significa o qué se está preguntando en esas preguntas, valga la
You always,
redundancia?
Yes.
Sí,
Yes.
No,
yeah.
ok.
Yeah.
Ahora el ejercicio es copiarlas y agregarle dos más. Tienen que agregar una séptima y una octava pregunta.
Okay.
Algo que a usted le gustaría preguntarle a algún compañero.
Okay.
Okay.
Ujú.
Breakfast.
What do you
What time do you usually eat lunch? What time do you usually eat lunch? Lunch. Do you ever eat cereal for dinner? Do you ever?
Okay.
Dinner? Do you ever before? A restaurant? What time you never eat lunch? Never. You never eat for lunch. What, what do you usually what do you drink with dinner? With dinner. So what Do you? What do you? What sometimes? Gracias, mom. What did you do? Um,
Y la mía.
what do you? What do you?
¿Puedo tomar más?
Ready?
Yeah, what do you do? What do you do? What do you? What do you?
Ready.
Who's ready now?
Yeah. What do you? No sé si ha venido. Estoy en clase de inglés.
Have you finished, Juan Carlos?
Tío, ¿le puedo mover yo el
Yes.
carro?
Can I listen to your other two questions?
I finished.
Ever.
What are the other two questions that you wrote?
The number 7.
The number
Where do you
7.
never, where do you never eat fish?
What do you never?
Eat fish.
What do you ever to go?
What do you never eat?
Fish.
Sería why. ¿Por qué nunca comes pescado?
What do you ever to go?
Yes, yes.
Porque si dice what es qué.
Mira, por favor.
Entonces entiendo cómo es que nunca comes pescado. Entonces hay que arreglar un
Luego
poco.
le quitaste a tu mami la
That's
limonada.
¿Cómo le quedaría entonces?
The number 8.
No puede tomar.
What do you do?
The number 8. Do you sometimes working with your friends?
Do you sometimes
Do you sometimes walking with your friends?
work? Los verbos tienen que ir en simple.
Ah,
Ajá.
okay.
No,
Do you
no,
sometimes?
sin ing.
Ah, okay. Okay.
No la quiere tu mami.
So,
No,
do you sometimes work with your friends?
no la quité, pues, después.
Okay, that sounds better. Eso suena mejor.
Yeah.
Okay, and Juan Carlos, your sentences?
Do you always eat lunch?
Do you always have lunch or eat lunch? Uh-huh.
Eat lunch.
And the other?
What do you never drink? Eat lunch. ¿Cómo sería? ¿Cómo sería? Tú nunca tomas fresco en el almuerzo. ¿Cómo sería?
Do you never drink refreshment for lunch?
Ah, okay.
Uh-huh. But the way you did it is correct. Carolina, can I listen to your two extra questions?
Yo puse, what do you ever to go a movie?
Can you repeat it?
What do you ever to go a movie?
What do you ever, cómo quisiera,
Es,
ok.
no sé si está bien así.
¿Qué quiere preguntar?
Es porque, que si siempre, ever es que si va al cine, o sea, que si,
Entonces sería, do you ever go? Do you ever go to the cinema?
yo le puse the movie. To
Oh,
the,
the movie está también. Do you ever go to the movies? Do you ever go to the movie?
movie. Esa.
And the other sentence, the other question?
No, me falta una.
Okay, Juan Ismael, can you read yours?
Okay, let me check. What do you hardly ever not go to a cinema to see a movie?
What do you
Hardly ever not go to cinema to see a
don't
movie.
go?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And the other one?
Do you never go to room in the afternoon?
Do you never or do you ever go to run in the afternoon? Good. Now, Rebecca,
What do you usually Facebook?
what do you usually check on Facebook?
Facebook. Usually
Facebook.
Facebook. ¿Cuándo
Okay.
utilizas tú el Facebook?
Okay. When do we usually? Si es cuando sería when.
When.
When do you usually check your Facebook?
Bien.
Okay.
How do you ever in there, Mr. Donald?
Can you repeat that one, please?
How do you ever in there, Mr. Donald?
How do you ever? Okay, how es como.
Sí, ¿verdad? Do you ever
Do you ever?
in there, Mr.
Pues do
Donald?
you ever necesita un verbo. Do you ever?
¿Cuánto visitas el Mr. Donald?
Do you ever go? Entonces sería go o visit. Podría ser visit también. Do you ever visit Mr. Donald?
When you,
Ever go or this. Bien.
Carlos, can you read your sentences for us, please?
What time do you usually work?
What time do you usually work? And the other one?
What do you usually
when
do in the morning?
What do you usually do in the morning? Excellent. Now, I'm going to divide you into sections. Los voy a dividir en quizás 2 grupos para que practiquen haciéndole estas preguntas a sus compañeros. Like, for example, Juan Carlos, what time do you usually eat lunch?
Yes.
What time do you usually eat lunch?
Y yo tengo que preguntar otra pregunta.
No, usted me tiene que responder. Yo le estoy preguntando, what time do you usually eat lunch?
Yes.
What time?
Yes.
1:33.
Hágame la misma pregunta a mí, Juan Carlos. What time do you usually eat lunch?
What time do you usually eat lunch?
I usually eat lunch at noon. Noon es mediodía. I usually eat lunch at noon. Sometimes I eat lunch at 1 p.m. Now, Juan Carlos, what time do you usually eat lunch?
Usually eat lunch at 2 p.m.
Okay, good. Carolina, do you ever eat cereal for dinner?
No, no, I don't eat cereal for dinner.
Or you can say, I never eat cereal for dinner.
I can't ever cereal for dinner. I
Never
eat cereal in the morning.
I eat cereal in the morning. I never eat cereal for dinner. Carlos, what's something you never eat for lunch?
Sometimes
What sometimes you never eat for lunch? You can say, I never eat, for example, I never eat.
I never eat lunch at noon.
No, ¿qué es algo que nunca come en el almuerzo?
I never eat lunch.
No, qué es eso que nunca come en el almuerzo?
I never eat fish
Fish
in
for
lunch.
lunch. Okay, so you say, I never eat fish for lunch. Okay, Ismael, what do you usually drink with dinner?
Well, teacher, I usually eat with dinner water. I usually drink water.
I usually drink water with dinner. Okay, good. Now, Rebecca, what do you always eat breakfast?
Do you always eat breakfast?
Eat breakfast.
Breakfast. Milk y cereal.
Yes, I always eat breakfast.
Yes, I always eat breakfast.
Okay, now I'm going to divide you into sections. Los voy a dividir en secciones de grupo para que ustedes practiquen entre ustedes haciéndose estas preguntas. Las tienen en el cuaderno, ¿verdad?
Yes, teacher.
Ok, voy a hacer una acción acá para ponerlos en grupo. Les va a aparecer un mensaje que dice unirse o diga join. Entonces usted tiene que dar clic para poder quedar en grupo.
Okay.
Tienen que hacer clic en join o unirse.
Um,
What do you usually drink with dinner?
um, I usually drink water or coffee.
Okay.
Ya creo que tenemos que regresar, ¿verdad?
No, that's okay. I am
Ah,
listening, just listening.
okay.
Now you can ask Carolina, you can ask to Carlos, you can ask Rene.
Ah, ok.
Okay.
No habíamos visto a Carlos.
Ahí está Carlos.
Ah,
Well,
you,
Carlos, are you
you,
there, Carlos?
Yes, está viviendo, por eso, son como para mi casa.
Mm,
Se le
eh,
tiene un
escucha
poco
bien
mala la señal,
recortado.
Carlos. Ujú.
yeah.
Okay, continue.
Um, okay. Where do you always eat breakfast?
Um, I always I always eat breakfast.
Ajá.
¿Qué es lo que como? No, si siempre almuerzo, dice. No, breakfast es desayuno.
No,
Yeah.
¿qué es lo que come siempre en el desayuno?
Ajá,
Ah,
what do
ok.
you always eat?
Aquí me
Ajá.
faltó la what. What do you always eat breakfast?
Ajá.
Entonces,
Where do you always
Ajá.
eat?
I always eat a cereal and breakfast.
Okay.
Okay.
What time do you usually eat lunch?
I usually eat rice for the lunch. Eh,
No, dice, what time do you usually eat lunch?
Okay, excuse me. Usually eat lunch at noon.
Ok. Ahora,
Eh,
usted,
uh, do you ever eat cereal for dinner?
mm, I never eat cereal for dinner. I eat cereal in the morning.
Okay.
Do you ever to go a restaurant for breakfast?
I never go to the restaurant.
Ahora usted,
What something you never eat for lunch?
what's something you never eat? Es- mm,
O sea, aquí como lo que quiere decir es qué es lo que
¿Qué es
qué es
lo
lo
que
que nunca
nunca
come
come en
ajá,
en el almuerzo?
para el almuerzo. Ujú.
I never eat for lunch rice.
Okay. You?
What do you usually drink with dinner?
Eat. Never eat salad with milk or something else for lunch.
Ajá. Milk of Sarah. Ajá.
Do you ever eat cereal for dinner?
Do you ever?
Eat cereal for dinner?
¿Por qué?
Dinner.
Dinner. ¿Y ahí qué me está preguntando?
¿Siempre come cereal para la cena?
Ah, sería para la cena. Do you ever
Casi
say,
come cereal.
I know you,
I
I,
never eat.
¿cómo?
I never eat
I never eat. Ajá.
cereal for dinner.
I never eat.
Cereal.
Cereal.
Cereal
Ajá. Ajá. For
for
dinner.
dinner. Yes.
Bien. I never eat cereal for dinner. Ajá. Bien. Le- falta otra.
I'm some.
Ah,
No.
respuesta. I some. Vamos a ver.
Yes.
Ajá. I some cereals for dinner.
I'm some eat cereal. I'm
Eat.
sometimes eat cereal for dinner.
I sometimes. I sometimes cereal for dinner. Okay. Thank you, Juan Ismael, por ayudarme.
Okay, Rebecca. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
you're welcome.
Everybody's back again. So you finished practicing. With this, we're going to finish the section number 4. So on Monday, we will start section 5. Así que espero que se pongan al día hasta la sección 4. Tienen que tener ya terminada. Tienen el fin de semana por si no la han hecho todavía. And that's it for today. See you on Monday. Okay?
See you, teacher. Bye.
Take care. Have a nice weekend.
You too, teacher.
Thank you.